जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा। विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा। तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे। गाहे तव जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
So I request our Honorable Vice Chancellor to address the gathering on this occasion.
Friends, today we are celebrating 74th Republic Day. As a law university, particularly the law students, law teachers, all of you, those who are associated with the university, we all know about the importance and significance of the Republic Day, which is on 26 January 1950. We all know that India gained independence on 15th August 1947. But that was only an independence from the British colonial rule. And we started writing our constitution, Constituent Assembly, debated, deliberated, and there's a lot of agreements, disagreements. That's a wonderful document that resulted after 3 years of hard discussions and debate. Indian Constitution emerged. We know that 26 November 1949, it was ready and adopted. But we were waiting for a formal adoption to an important, another significant day in the freedom struggle in India. 30th January 1930 was the Purna Swaraj Declaration. That was, what was that Purna Swaraj means? From now onwards, Indian people will be sovereign and also will rule themselves. That was a formal declaration was made almost all on 20 years before the Republic Day we are celebrating. And that day also important, that's a journey we started from making as a journey towards a self-rule, and also from charity, language of charity to language of justice and rights. So that's the importance. So therefore, we have all these three important events: 15th August 1947, 26 November 1949, and 26 January 1950. And as a law students, all of us, we are involved in the law university. Constitution is very important. I'll just mention two important things. Rohit Dey in his book mentions about the significance of the time at that time. He gives two examples. The first one he speaks about, like India during that time, there's several British colonies, those who have gained independence. And he gives example of Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Ghana, and Kenya. These are the four countries. Same time, they have gotten independence. They have constituted, instead of the Indian Constituent Assembly, these four constitutions were drafted not by the people of Malaysia, Sri Lanka, Kenya, and Ghana, but the British people have drafted the constitution. Unlike the Indian Constitution, where we have over 3 years struggled a lot. What should be the content? What should be the preamble? What should be the content of the fundamental rights? I think some of you, a law student, must read the Constituent Assembly debates. We know one single aspect, and then I'll make that observation of Rohit. The second observation is very important. The Indian Constitution, when this whole debate was coming about whether we should have a procedure established by law, due process of law, the ultimate, you look at the resolution, Article 22 of the Indian Constitution, which I consider as the charter of the rights of the people, came as almost all a resolution between the due process and the procedure established by law. So this history we should remember, and that's the reason 26th January 1950 is very important for the law students. Similarly, Rohit Dey makes another important observation in his book, and he says the Israel and Pakistan, at the same time, we know we are the friends, and unfortunately, India was divided into two nations. We have seen the agony which happened. And both Israel and Pakistan started, they constituted Constituent Assembly. At the same time, when the British has almost all declared the Indian independence, they constituted a Constituent Assembly and all the other events what happened. But in the case of Israel and Pakistan, they could not agree to the final document. That's a different story. Look at 1956. I think Pakistan Constitution came into picture. So these are the two very important, significant aspects. We must be proud of the Indian Constitution, which was culminated as a wonderful document with the articulation of several things. That's history. And we have seen the contemporary times and several debates. I think all of you have been hearing about I like Law Minister Kiran Rijiju, young and dynamic, a Northeast face, because Northeast is neglected as a part of India. Very young, dynamic. But of course, he has his own views, and we know that the collegium, what is the conflict which is going on, the current Chief Justice of India, Dr. Justice Chandrachud, is mature enough to resolve this issue. Of course, it needs to be resolved. We look forward during Justice Chandrachud's time, Dhananjay Chandrachud's time, definitely some resolution will come. And Constitution, we know, not only just a sacrosanct document, living document, it has to change to the contemporary realities, but the basic structure cannot be amended. We know that independence had to be given to the judiciary. And it is also important why the Supreme Court of India gained so much of importance and significance, why people accept it really as a people's court. Rohit Dey, very, very interesting book, he explains. I will not go into the details, but why people's perception of the Indian Supreme Court over all the other two major branches of the governance, whether the legislature, executive, because people have a trust, faith, and Indian Supreme Court withstood that test for a very long time. We hope that this issue also will be resolved. When it comes to the higher education, particularly, this is a real testing time. As I shared with you earlier occasions, American legal education 10 years ago has forecasted the future of the legal education all over the world. Technology, law, finance, accountancy. The new language model of the artificial intelligence, all of you know about. It's difficult to pronounce, people like us. So is it Chepat? Yeah. This new language model of artificial intelligence is making shocking revolution. It will, in future, will have a lot of importance, lot of significance, impact on the legal education, legal profession. So technology, I think we must see how we would use. Of course, in the 2 years of COVID times, we have learned. Even Indian Supreme Court has learned. Otherwise, it's very difficult. Even though E-Code, Supreme Court E-Code Committee has been working for many years, but that 2 years of the COVID time has really made us to move towards the technology, use of the technology. So use of technology, we have to think about in future. And as all of you are aware, the convocation, 25th February, the Chief Justice of India, Justice Chandrachud, will be here. And he is coming only for this occasion. On that day, there are several other programs. He'll come to the campus and he'll leave from here to the campus. And hope all of you will be here and listen to him. He's a scholar judge. And I also take this opportunity to inform about some of the achievements of our students. Particularly, you have seen the Mayur was of our alumni, has become now declared as a senior advocate in the Telangana High Court. And we also have Neela Badami, our alumni, has declared as the 50 legalese. And Neela Badami works as an important partner in the Samvad in Bangalore. And we hope that several of our alumni will bring more glory and success to the university. University is known through the students and the teachers and the alumni. So we look forward, and the next 25 years of an Nalsar, you all have to write the constitution, the vision and mission of next 25 years of where the Nalsar has to move forward. In the academic, in the research, in the policy making, particularly, which is I'm more passionate about, justice gap which is existing. How do we make access to justice as a reality? Let's all think about and move forward. And in this occasion, I would also invite all the students to join in this thinking together and working together for the brighter future for the next 25 years. Vijulata also informed me about one of the faculty in the management has brought a glory into the publication and research. I think that's a benchmark we have to move towards. I encourage all faculty and students together start writing about articles, which is don't compromise on the national journals, but publish in the international journals. We all will be known through your writings and your articulation of the new thoughts and the new vision of the legal education and research. With these few words, once again, I greetings to you on the Republic Day. Jai Hind. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the address. I now invite the students for a song.
तलवारों पे सर वार दिए, अंगारों में जिस्म जलाया है, तब जाके कहीं हमने सर पे ये केसरी रंग सजाया है। ऐ मेरी ज़मीं अफसोस नहीं जो तेरे लिए सौ दर्द सहे, महफूज रहे तेरी आन सदा, चाहे जान मेरी ये रहे न रहे। ऐ मेरी ज़मीं महबूब मेरी, मेरी नस नस में तेरा इश्क बहे, फीका न पड़े कभी रंग तेरा, जिस्मों से निकल के कौन कहे। तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा, गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरी खेतों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। ओ ओ ओ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूं जहाँ में याद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूं जहाँ में याद रहे तू, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन, तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से, तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से, पहुंचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू, पहुंचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। यहाँ वहाँ सारा जहाँ देख लिया है, कहीं भी तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं है, अस्सी नहीं सौ नहीं दुनिया घुमा है, नहीं कहीं तेरे जैसा कोई नहीं, मैं गया जहाँ भी बस तेरी याद थी, जो मेरे साथ थी मुझको तड़पाती रुलाती, सबसे प्यारी तेरी सूरत प्यार है बस तेरा प्यार ही, माँ तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम, माँ तुझे सलाम। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। Thank you.
Jai Hind. Thank you so much, guys. It was so beautiful. I now call two other students for a dance performance. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. The distribution of sweets will now happen, guys. Please.